What is up, Flame Gang? It's your boy, Baby Boy. Today we're talking about some spring, summer streetwear recommendations. We're going to be talking about a few different things that will keep you relatively cool and looking fresh throughout the summer. So let's get into it. The first thing that I've really been feeling is knit polos and button-ups. In general, the knit polo I'm looking at is the vintage or 70s inspired knit polo. A lot of the times you'll see vertical lines, lines on the sleeves, on the collar, things like that. It has a really nice retro feel. And these are specifically knit polos. So they are going to be a bit more breathable. They're going to be lightweight, things that you really want during the summer when it's hot. Polos really went out of style for a while there, but I think they're making a good comeback. And I think if you can select from some vintage ones are really sharp. So I think that's a great way to go. The polo is just such a versatile piece. Like, you can really dress it up or dress it down. Say you wear a nice knit polo with blue jeans and a pair of loafers. You're ready for a date night or, going to the bar with your friends. Switch it up and you wear a polo with, nylon shorts and sneakers. All of a sudden you're ready for a day at the beach. I think the collar isn't as limiting as we think it is. It's still a super casual item. And that's why I kind of want to get knit polos into my wardrobe, because I think that's going to be a great piece where, I'm not relying on a lot of different tacky things. It's a solid piece that you can wear year in and year out. Some brands are Banana Republic, J. Crew, Ben Sherman. Wales Bonner makes a really, really nice knit polo, but that's like on the luxury end. That's like $400 polos, but hopefully that gives you kind of an idea of what I'm talking about. Really, all you need to do is look up 70s polo, 70s inspired polo, and that will get this kind of category. I think this is going to be dope. I also mentioned button-ups. I'm wearing a button-up now. This isn't exactly your typical button-up. This is a double taps button-up. But I do kind of just like the really lightweight, casual button-up that you can throw over a tank top or something when you're headed to the beach. I really like that vibe. If you're gonna go that button-up route, I would definitely suggest going for something that's a bit oversized or relaxed fitting. If you go for something that's a bit more snug, you can't really layer it in the summer with anything, and it just looks a bit more preppy than the look that I think you're looking for. Next up, we've got a sneaker recommendation, and that is just in general Nike Air Max. I don't know what it is, but in the summer, there's nothing better than a crispy pair of Air Max. I don't know if that's just me or if other people have experienced that, but just Air Max reminds me of the summer. The main reason is that most Air Max are made up of a majority of mesh, synthetic materials, and then they've got that super comfy, cozy air unit in the sole of the shoe. So I just think it's a great option, especially a lot of those lighter colors, the majority of a white Air Max, and it has splashes of color. I love the pops of color on a lot of Air Max, and I think that's why it's a great option. A lot of them came out in the 90s, so the original colorways are just so vibrant. So I think Air Max, I'm definitely going to buy a new pair of Air Max for this summer. Whether it's a pair of 90s, 95s, 97s, 98s, 180s, VWs, whatever it might be. There's a lot of different options when it comes to Air Max. I think if you just go for a majority white silhouette with splashes of color, that really brightens up anyone's wardrobe. I don't want to go further into this neutral tone area of sneakers, because I already have a lot of that covered in my own personal wardrobe. Not a sneaker recommendation, but a shoe recommendation would be a mule. So mules are something that, it's a shoe that basically doesn't have any heel constraint. It's like a slip-on sneaker. Think of like a drop-top shoe, basically, like a convertible. Here's an example. So this is the Birkenstock Super Birkie. This is considered a mule. It is also kind of a clog. So it's basically just a shoe without a back. It's super comfortable. It's very wearable, something you're gonna be able to beat up in the summer. So that's kind of why I don't like to deal with shoelaces. I don't like to be uncomfortable at all during the summer. So not having to deal with shoelaces, not having to yank shoes on. I think mules are a great option for just being really casual and easy. Obviously, you're not gonna go for a run in these, but if you're headed to the beach, if you're kind of just going to the corner spot with friends, a barbecue, whatever it might be. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm thinking summer already. We still got to get through spring, but the mule will make anything look more casual. It brings everything down, which is, I think, something that's necessary. We're talking about those knit polos. If I wanted to go to, a barbecue with friends and I wore that knit polo, wearing a mule could really offset the classiness of a polo or the preppiness of a polo with something like a mule that looks like a grandpa shoe, and it kind of makes it gives it a really nice vibe. And I really like stuff like that when you kind of have a classier item and then you have something that kind of takes it down. That's what streetwear is to me, honestly. Some examples of mules are these are the Birkenstock Super Birky. Of course, you can get the Birkenstock Boston that comes in different suedes and leathers and stuff like that. There's also the Fear of God California, which kind of has like the easy slide vibe. And then the Reebok Beatnik is also a great option. There's a lot of designer mules out there too, like Toga Varillas makes mules, Marni makes mules. There's a lot of stuff out there. So if you want to go down that high fashion route, go ahead. Those were just some cheaper, more casual. Oh, I got the Reebok Beatniks too. This is a great one. Obviously it has this strap, but you could remove that. I have a review on this actually on my channel, so go check that out if you're interested. Really solid shoe. I wore these all last summer. Next up, we have got headwear. I am a person who loves to have his head covered. Headwear that I'm looking towards for the summer is the 5-panel hat. So actually would be something like this hat. This actually has more than 5 panels, but it has a similar build to a traditional 5-panel hat. And that is this kind of like flat brim, and it's also material that you wouldn't really worry about. This is corduroy, but a lot of them are made of like chino, nylon, cotton, like things that you don't really care about. Unlike a fitted hat, where the structure is everything of the hat, 5 panels are a bit more floppy. This is standard. This doesn't matter. It's something you could, throw in your shirt pocket or throw in your back pocket when you're headed out. And I enjoy that about 5 panels. I feel like they're kind of due for a resurgence, honestly. The Supreme 5-panel was such a big thing when I was in high school. It completely died out. I just think the 5-panel is a really casual hat to have. You can just throw it on when you're headed out the door, and it's not going to really mess up your whole outfit. So obviously the Supreme 5-panel is a great reference point, but there are so many 5-panels out there. Every brand almost made a 5-panel at one point, so definitely check secondhand for 5 panels. I remember people used to do this a lot. I'm not gonna do that. Next up, we've got colored lenses for your sunglasses. Colored lens shades. I've got a great example of these. I have a great example of these. These are my favorite shades right now. Aquila LA actually sent me these shades, and they have this beautiful yellow lens. I don't know, I was writing down in my notes why I like these, and I think it just makes you look cooler. I don't know what it is. Oh, and also the yellow lens specifically I would recommend because it makes everything look sunnier and brighter. It almost makes your vision like HD, but it also looks cool. Obviously it looks cool. These are the Aquila Apollo sunglasses. They retail for $120, so kind of steep. I mean, less than Ray-Bans for sure, but I just think they give a great look. And any different lens color. They sent me another pair with a blue lens, which I liked a lot as well. I just think they look cool. It's a really cool trend to try out. Next up, we've got nylon shorts. So this is something that honestly, nylon shorts have been around for so long. When you think nylon shorts, a good reference is the Patagonia baggies. That is the nylon short that has been around forever, but honestly, any outdoor brand probably makes a nylon short. It also is quite durable material. You don't got to worry about getting them dirty or anything like that. One thing you want to watch out for though is try to shoot for a 5 to 7 inch inseam. So you can definitely shop secondhand for these. That'll be a really solid short for your summer. I'm probably going to pick up a pair of Patagonia baggies. Next up, we got the light wash blue jeans. So here is a rule of thumb. When it gets warm out, spring, summer, try to only wear the light wash jeans, light wash denim in general. And the reason being is that the darker wash denim really absorbs sunlight. It will make you very hot. It'll make your legs hot, you'll be sweaty, you might get chafing because it's uncomfortable with the denim. Try to always wear light wash blue jeans. I actually have a pair on right now to show you guys, but you see it. That's a good color. One thing I do want to say about the light wash denim and denim in general and any pants in general during the summer, go for relaxed. Go for a relaxed, casual fit, Anything that's distressed looks great during the summer. It also has the dual purpose of being air pockets, airflow. A blown out knee on an old pair of blue jeans looks great during the summer. Fraying at the hem, anything like that I think looks great. I would really try to avoid skinny fit jeans. I'm not saying skinnies is bad at all, but during the summertime, really having a more relaxed fit is a better idea. So just off the top of my head, a Levi's 501 or a Levi's 505, both great fits, very, very mass produced. So they're out there everywhere. Check out Levi's, try to go something vintage, light wash. Last, it's more of just a rule of thumb in general, but let's just be honest with ourselves. Like, just go for comfort. You're gonna look cooler because you are cooler. And you're going to look cooler because you're staying relaxed and you're not uncomfortable in what you're wearing. So, do I have anything else? I think that's it. That is just a brief little list of things I'm going to be wearing or copping during spring, summer this year. Don't feel like you need to buy anything on this list. If you want to try these things out, the goal with this video was kind of just to provide kind of like a guideline and an inspiration for what your summer fits could be wearing. That's pretty much it, guys. I hope this gave you some type of inspiration. Let me know what you guys are rocking with on this list. Let me know what you guys are going to be rocking this spring, summer. That's pretty much it. I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for, we passed 3,000 subscribers recently. We're shooting up, and I know that's in part to the TikToks I'm making, but I'm trying to be more consistent on the long form content. So let me know how I did. Let me know if you guys liked the video. That's enough talking for me. Stay fresh out there. Peace.